This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 294. Staycation. How far away is happiness? By Janice Hunter with goodlifezen.com. Welcome back. I'm your host, Joss Marie, and today I'll actually be narrating a post from Good Life Zen all about how important it is to be grateful for what you have right in front of you. And because I always love to hear an inspirational post like this one, I'm going to dive right in and start optimizing your life. Staycation. How far away is happiness? By Janice Hunter with goodlifezen.com. Quote, a vacation is having nothing to do and all day to do it in. Robert Orban. Do you dream of a chill-out holiday at the beach? Do you long to escape your daily routine and find happiness in an exotic place? So did I, but something happened. Our oven is on its last legs. 2 nights ago, it sighed warm breath over a pizza that took 35 minutes to cook. I looked at my husband, he looked at me, and we knew we had to tell the kids. After we'd eaten, we'd asked them how they'd feel about not going away anywhere on holiday this year. We'd both accepted that it isn't just the oven that needs replaced. 2 of the gas rings don't work properly, some of our kitchen cabinets are beyond repair, and some of the countertops are so old they're crumbling at the edges. We have maintenance work to do throughout the whole house. I was poised, ready to explain to the kids that in the current economic climate, we may have to move house and ours needs to be in good repair, not just cozy and family-friendly. We were ready to counsel them, to suggest a short break in October, day trips and lots of alternative plans and lists of exciting things to do. We waited. My heart ached at the thought of our loved ones over in Greece, of the long conversations we have in the cooler evening air on their terraces and verandas overlooking the sea. How they spoil the kids with gifts and favorite meals and ice creams while shaking their heads in disbelief at how much they've grown. I thought of the long days we spend on the beach, laughing, playing simple ball games, dripping sea-wet hair onto magazines, puzzle books, and holiday paperbacks, lying on beach towels and sandy loungers, smelling of suntan cream in summer. I thought of reassuring rituals, quiet family times alone on jasmine-scented balconies, playing Yahtzee and card games, and strolling along the bustling seafront in the evening, choosing which noisy laughter-filled taverna to have a meal in. I longed for a table beneath the stars, for bouzouki music and endless salads and village bread, and plate upon plate of mazzetis, tzatziki, wrinkled olives, aubergine, and courgette fritters, tangy feta cheese and giant beans baked in a tomato, olive oil, and herb sauce, all washed down with retsina from the barrel out back. My teenage daughter responded first. You know, she said, I'd love to just chill out at home for a change. I'm really tired. My son agreed. Told us how he longed to just sleep until he woke with no thoughts of alarm clocks, school, or after-school hobbies. They both went on to explain that they enjoy everything they do at school, but are bone-weary, tired of timetables and homework. Stunned, relieved, I asked them if they'd miss Greece, swimming every day, eating out. I won't miss airports, said my son, or mosquitoes, said my daughter, or having to get up early to swim because we can't go outside at midday when it's too hot. My husband and I sat there listening as they made the perfect case for an at-home holiday, a staycation, talking of how they love the idea of a few weeks on holiday here, savoring the things they have little time for during a busy school year, the books they wanted to catch up on, the songs my daughter planned to learn on her guitar, and all the sleeping late they were longing to do in the damp, cool Scottish mornings. If it's sunny, said my son, looking at me, knowing what I love most about holidays, we can drive to a Scottish beach. The waves sound the same. We can go to Edinburgh or Glasgow, said my daughter, who, like me, loves bustling crowds of foreigners as much as serenity and silence. We can pretend to be tourists, sit in cafes, go to galleries. I suddenly thought how much fun it would be to capture Edinburgh on camera, to send postcards of hills and lochs and castles to my friends abroad. I thought how my daughter could play her guitar every day, and my son could play football outside for as long as he liked without me worrying about sunstroke or dehydration. I thought of all the unread books lying around waiting to be read, books I could enjoy after a day's gardening or decorating, or on a Scottish beach, when I wasn't gathering bits of driftwood or shells. I thought how good it would be to get the house fixed, to get rid of all the tolerations and little jobs we'd been putting off, to gut the attic and create a cozy new kitchen, to have months and years of feeling clean and clear for the price of a holiday in the sun. I hadn't realized we'd been focusing so much on the benefits of an annual holiday that we'd never given the kids the option of staying at home, had never encouraged them to talk about what they don't like about going away. I hadn't realized how much those few weeks in Greece keep me anchored in the past, and how many weeks of my life I dream away, longing for a prearranged change of scene. A change of scene begins with a change of thoughts. We don't always need new vistas. Sometimes it's enough to see what we already have with new eyes and be grateful. If we can't be happy where we are with what we have, how can we ever be truly happy somewhere else? The next night, my husband came back from the supermarket carrying a bottle of Retsina and the brand of ice cream the kids eat on holiday. "May as well start early," he said and smiled. You just listened to the post titled Staycation, How Far Away is Happiness? By Janice Hunter with GoodLifeZen.com. Thanks so much to Good Life Zen for letting us share this uplifting post with you today. It's a great reminder to be grateful for what we have right in front of us. And also, I just want to apologize in advance if for some reason I pronounced any of the Greek words incorrectly. If you know the correct pronunciation, please let us know right at oldpodcast.com. I'd love to know how to correctly pronounce it. I actually researched on YouTube and Google multiple different ways of saying each of the words, so I went ahead and tried my best. But with that, I'm going to keep this outro nice and short for you today. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you again tomorrow with a post from yet another new site here on the show, GetRichSlowly.org, where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more, from incredible bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, Mark and Angel, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode, and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift, as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.